morning to anybody. We are live for our HSE Mindset channel's live session today. NEBOSH IGC base, NEBOSH Diploma, a career guidance. Actually, everyone's having so many doubts about their career perspectives as safety officer, safety supervisor, or safety manager. How we can go with this career? There are people are struggling where to study, how to study, whether I'm going in a right pathway or not, whether I have a proper backup or proper career going or not. Because nowadays the world is changing. There are so many developments, so many technicalities are there. People's, competing for positions, for getting the job, and also the peoples are always in a position to think about their career path. So, NEBOSH is somewhat economically, it's somewhat high because it is a British-based programs, whether it's a certification or in diploma, but it is a sophisticated, somewhat costly, and it's a somewhat complicated system. Those are learning in the early stage. It's very tough subject to pursue. So when the people are doing the NEBOSH and IGC and NEBOSH diploma, they have a double think. I think whether I can go for NEBOSH IGC or I can go for NEBOSH diploma. There is a strong doubt on it. Where I can go, how I can go, being a safety officer, how I can proceed my career, whether these certifications really give the more opportunities, whether when I'm doing the NEBOSH, I'll get more opportunity, or when I'm doing the NEBOSH diploma, shall I get more opportunities? There are questions, doubts. Being a safety officer, safety supervisors, and the various junior level positions, those who are entering into the career side, they are always thinking about their positions and want to spend something, means whether if I am spending for NEBOSH IGC, okay, or still I have to do NEBOSH diploma. Is there is an oscillation for safety officers or safety people who are doing the various updates, because it's all not only time concern but also some money also involved in this. When you are doing NEBOSH IGC, is somewhat you have to spend, but a diploma you have to spend more. But whether it's a worth, in what stage I can do this NEBOSH diploma or NEBOSH IGC, so whether I can really get the benefit. That is the question from the safety professionals, because everyone thoughts about the NEBOSH. Okay, you want to go to safety officer, go for NEBOSH IGC. So whether it's a correct way to do, or after being a safety officer, then immediately want to do NEBOSH diploma and want to be a supervisor or a manager, this is the way, but the practicality is different. Even though you have a certifications or diploma, but you need experience. That is the important. But being a NEBOSH IGC or NEBOSH diploma is a part. But before that, I can suggest the people to do if they did a basic science degree or engineering degree or diploma in science or any kind of science related, then you can do IGC managing safely. The IGC managing safely is the one way. First, fundamentally, you can yourself prepare for that. So once you did the IGC managing safely, then you have to go for a safety officer positions. Apply for it. You have an engineering degree or science degree or diploma, then you have a plus IGC. MS, managing safely. Or you can OSHA 30 hours application, 30 hours construction certificate, in case you are going for construction. So, before thinking of IGC, NEBOSH IGC or NEBOSH diploma, you must have a first science degree or engineering degree or diploma. After that, even some people, some arts people, some computer science people or some arts people thinking to go for safety career means nothing wrong, but you have to learn about the safety informations, environmental information, health informations, and also you must have to understand the scientific words in health, safety and environment. If you are understanding, no issues, you can go ahead. You must have a proper health and safety information and understanding the scientific safety norms and also scientific environmental norms, you must know it. Then you can proceed. But the easy people to go with the science degree, engineering and diploma in science and all, they can easily go. Plus, being a safety officer, you can go with I was managing safely is one thing. Then, if not possible, then you have in a construction site you are going there, you can have a course of 30 hours construction safety. Okay. Now we can come to the NEBOSH IGC wise NEBOSH diploma. This is foundation in HSE. So it is a foundation, but it's a HSE learning, leadership quality. This is for totally leadership. This is a basic foundation. Once you have a science or engineering or diploma degree plus I was managing degree, you joined a construction industry or any kind of industry as a safety officer or safety then coordinator. Once you join it, after 3 years, after 2 years or 3 years, then you can do it as per your economical conditions. After 2 years, get the experience. What all from your industry? Go to inspection, go to monitoring, involve all the health and safety and environment activities in the site. Then you go for NEBOSH IGC after 2 years. Even you want to eager to know, means at least wait for 1 year. After doing this one, being a safety officer, wait for 1 year, then do the NEBOSH IGC as a foundation for HSE. This is help for IGC as a foundation for safety officer. You can learn risk assessments, you can learn hazard identification and safety management. What are safety management basics? You can know it because first year and second year when you joined in a company, you already know the risk assessments, hazard identification, safety management basics, everything you know it. So once you know it, that one, it is easy to pursue the NEBOSH IGC. So already, so you have a well background. After 2 years of experience, you have a risk assessment knowledge is there. You have a hazard identification knowledge is there. You have a safety management basics are there. In that case, you can easily pass the NEBOSH IGC. After that, you will versed both experience wise also and certifications wise also. So you have a NEBOSH IGC certificate. You have already you learned that also help easily you can pass the NEBOSH IGC, and also the value of certifications also you yourself feel more. That is important. Okay, then who are these typical roles? Who are safety officers, coordinators, then supervisors? These are entry roles. But the entry roles itself, after getting the NEBOSH IGC, you can apply for reputed companies, oil and gas companies, the companies high reputation, big companies. There they will ask mandatory as a NEBOSH IGC. So immediately if you finish the NEBOSH IGC going, then it's quite difficult. So as per my advice, I tell you that first you have a basic degree, science or engineering or diploma, then you have to do IOSH, IOSH managing safely, then go for a safety officer position for any small companies or big company, a small role, no problem. At least wait for 1 to 2 years. Then you do the NEBOSH IGC. After the NEBOSH IGC, you will get experience and also the certifications also. With that certifications, with that knowledge, you can apply for the reputed companies, oil and gas companies, or abroad companies, even Gulf companies. So abroad companies with somewhat high salaries because you have experience and also NEBOSH IGC. Then you can apply for the safety supervisor positions and safety foreman positions. So these are entry level positions. But even though instead of safety junior position, you can become the safety officers or senior positions or supervisors. So that's what NEBOSH IGC speaks. So it will definitely it builds your HSE foundation. The HSE foundation is always the NEBOSH IGC, but immediately after completed your degree or diploma doing NEBOSH, not will give that much chances. But when you be doing the degree, diploma or engineering, after that you have to finish the IGC, then you can finish the NEBOSH IGC means you can get a good career path and good career enhancements. That is important because without knowing immediately going for NEBOSH IGC, you are facing the very difficult times to learn the NEBOSH IGC. The scientific words are there in NEBOSH IGC quite different. Without any practical experience, when you are going for NEBOSH IGC, very tough, quite difficult to pass or to understand. That's why I am only telling that do the NEBOSH IGC after the IGC, MS and experience, 2 years of experience, then you can easily figure out your career path. Okay, then what about the NEBOSH diploma? Whether NEBOSH diploma we have to on what time, how we can do the NEBOSH diploma? That is the question. This is the advanced HSE leadership program. NEBOSH diploma is an advanced HSE leadership program. Then you can learn the advanced risk assessments, risk management, safety leadership and culture, strategic safety management. So these all you can learn it. Advanced risk management you can learn it. Safety leadership and controls you can learn it. and you can learn strategic safety management, you can learn it. So in this, here they only discussment, here advanced risk management, here the safety leadership, here just hazard identification. So here you can have the strategic safety management. So this is consultancy based. You can become culture. Okay, safety, leadership and culture, you know it. Here strategic safety management, you can know it. So what are the typical positions in this? HSE manager, consultant, head of health and safety, you can know it. So this is a leadership role. Okay, once you did the NEBOSH IGC, okay, you are in a career path after 5 years to 7 years. You want to enhance, become a leader of HSE, become HSE, you got a settled as a senior safety engineer or senior safety manager. Sorry, even though you become a HSE manager or safety manager or safety supervisor, you've completed already 5 to 7 years. In that case, you want to enhance your career again, then you can do it the NEBOSH diploma. So, first you did IOSH and then you did NEBOSH IGC. After 5 to 7 years, you got the maximum experience, 5 to 7 years, and you well settled in HSE departments as a senior safety engineer or HSE manager or any safety roles. Then, after 5 to 7 years, you can do the NEBOSH diploma. This is a totally leadership course. You should not be hurried to do the diploma directly to skipping the IOSH and NEBOSH. It's not a right thing to do. First you have to do IOSH, then NEBOSH IGC, then go for NEBOSH diploma as a leadership goal, a leadership role. So for the career wise, being a NEBOSH diploma is important because of it's a high level of experience. NEBOSH diploma is not an easy thing to do. There are a lot of units are there. It's a very, very tough one. Without 5 to 7 years of experience, it is difficult to pass NEBOSH diploma. Once you got the 5 to 7 years experience, then only you can yourself make sure I want to become a senior HSE manager. I want to become a consultant. I want to become a leader of health and safety. So in that case, you want to improve your career wise. You want to get the more appreciation, more recognition, more financial growth, career growth and financial growth after 5 to 7 years. Then do the NEBOSH diploma. So in that case, you become the HSE manager, senior HSE manager, consultant, head of the health and safety. So that is the important. You see, NEBOSH, combine NEBOSH plus experience equal to high skill. So when you have a good experience, then first NEBOSH, then experience. First 2 years, okay, you got an experience. Then do the NEBOSH IGC. Then after 5 to 7 years, wait for your learning. All safety engineer, officer, coordinator, you do all hard work. Learn it, career base. Then after 5 to 7 years, then you do the NEBOSH diploma. After doing NEBOSH diploma, you become the senior HSE manager or consultant, or you can head up the health and safety. So this is what you have to plan for your career growth. If you are planning for that, you can conserve or you can save the money, time and proper way of career enhancement, career growth is there. And also when you get the 5 to 7 years experience doing the NEBOSH diploma easy, because when you are learning 5 to 7 years only, you know how to fundamentally the chapters and the technical words, technicality, everything you can know it for NEBOSH diploma. When you are doing immediately, it's very tough to finish the NEBOSH diploma. So that's why you have to wait for 5 to 7 years. Then you can do it NEBOSH diploma. That will give you the career enhancements, career growth, and monetary benefits. That is the main thing you have to do. So NEBOSH IGC was NEBOSH diploma. NEBOSH IGC is a foundation course for HSC. Those who are joined immediately, after 1 to 2 years, you can do the NEBOSH IGC for knowing the risk assessment, hazard identification, safety. So everything, basics also you can know it in NEBOSH IGC. After 5 to 7 years, learn everything. You want to become senior HSE manager. You want to become a consultant. You want to become head of the health and safety in a reputed industry. That time they are asking NEBOSH diploma, especially oil and gas or big reputed industries. The reputation of high industries, they are always asking for higher positions, this NEBOSH diploma. So this NEBOSH diploma, you can get it after 5 to 7 years. You can in the meantime, you have to learn everything about the safety, everything about the environment, everything about the health matters. So here the NEBOSH diploma is advanced HSE. It's a leadership program that you have to know it. Then you can learn the leadership and you can take advanced risk management. So you can strategic management, everything you know it. Apart from that, you will get senior HSE positions, consultant, head of health and safety, and these roles you can definitely get in reputed industries, oil and gas industries, as a senior HSE manager, head of health and safety, and HSE managers, health, safety, security managers. So these are the positions for reputation of industries require NEBOSH diploma only in a higher positions, leadership positions, managerial positions. But the safety middle positions like senior safety officer, senior safety engineer, then foreman, these middle positions required NEBOSH IGC. But the basic questions, it's only safety officer basic questions, only IGC, MS or OSA enough. So this is the brief about whether NEBOSH IGC or NEBOSH diploma. Now you can distinguish when you can do, where you can do, how you can do, and then how you can enhance your career growth. Immediately doing the NEBOSH diploma is a wrong thing, because it's a waste of time, and finishing the NEBOSH diploma is not that much easy. But this is the way you have to do. You are a degree, engineering degree, or diploma, science. Okay. Then first you did IOS MS. OSHA. Construction safety. Okay. So then you have you are applying for a safety officer positions. So being a safety officer, you join them. Then wait for 1 to 2 years. Then do the NEBOSH IGC. So you did the NEBOSH IGC now. Then experience. You got the 5 to 7 years experience. You learned. This is junior position. This is middle level positions. Then NEBOSH diploma. So after 5 to 7 years, you can do the NEBOSH diploma. You become the senior or HSE manager or head of health and safety. Head of health and safety. So this is the pathway of career pathway of safety. Career pathway. So here you have a degree in science, engineering degree or diploma plus MS, or if it's not financially you are not that much sound, then you can finish OSHA. It's somewhat lesser than the IGC. Then you can join a reputation company as a safety officer, or if it's not possible, join in a small company as a safety officer and gain up 2 years of experience, 1 to 2 years of experience. Then do the NEBOSH IGC. So after doing the NEBOSH IGC, you become the senior safety officer or safety engineer or safety foreman or advisor. Then you can now, after getting NEBOSH IGC, you can apply for the senior positions like senior safety engineer, safety foreman, these things. So okay, after working as a senior safety engineer or officer, you have to have a 5 to 7 years of experience. From there, from first to 5 to 7 years of experience, then you are in the middle of your career, then you can do it NEBOSH diploma. After 5 to 7 years of experience, you now, when you are doing the NEBOSH diploma, you will well versed about the subject also. You can easily pass out. After the NEBOSH diploma, you become a senior HSE manager or consultant or head of health and safety department. So this is the pathway of career pathway of every safety profession. This way, when you do it, you can easily, when you are doing this way, you can easily make it a correct position for safety career, because safety career is always experience required more experience. There are lot of micro observations required in the site. You simply with the certification and this degree and certification is not a matter. You have to learn. When you are learning more, when you are facing the company's employers, you have to give the technical information during the interview. When you pass out the interview, you can easily select for oil and gas or big companies. So that's why for enhancing your career, you have to get the more experience. So, and also the company is also seeking the certifications. That's why immediately you go for diploma in NEBOSH or NEBOSH IGC is a waste of time or waste of your career. So start with the safety officer with IGC and work 1 to 2 years. Then do the NEBOSH NEBOSH IGC. After getting the experience 5 to 7 years, then do the NEBOSH diploma. And you become the HSE manager or senior HSE manager or head of health and safety, or you can have a consultant. You become a consultant. So the people's you are telling that people asking for safety officer position and all, NEBOSH means yes, for oil and gas, for big industries, they are asking NEBOSH IGC. But you cannot simply, after completed your degree or diploma, you cannot simply do the NEBOSH IGC. First, you have to go for experience. After being a safety officer 1 to 2 years, you learned more. When you learned more about the safety, risk assessment, hazard identification, so many things, then you can do the NEBOSH IGC. Once you did the NEBOSH IGC and you have already IOS managing safely, then you have a degree, you apply for reputed companies, for oil and gas or any reputed companies. With this application, with this experience, when you go for attending the interview, you can easily pass out the interview with the experience and also certifications. Then you get good jobs. So once you there in a good job for middle level careers or safety officers careers, then wait for 5 to 7 years, work hard, learn more in the site. Then after 5 to 7 years, do the NEBOSH diploma. Then learn more. After that, you can apply for higher positions. After 7 to 8 years, then you can apply for senior HSE manager, or you can apply for consultant, or you can apply for head of the health and safety. So that is the way you can set up. So that is the career guidance for the safety officers. So thanks for watching this career guidance of safety officers. I hope you all understand the real nature. I hope everyone having the proper career in their life. So still you didn't subscribe this channel, subscribe it, share it, like it. We can have every Thursday, Friday, 3 p.m. live sessions are there for our HSE Mindset channel. There are a lot of HSE courses and live programs are there, and already recorded programs are there in the channel. Channel's Play Store and in video section, you go and watch it, you will get more information. Then you can have, when you are doing NEBOSH IGC or NEBOSH diploma and all, you can get more information on that, you can easily pass out. So thanks for watching. Thank you very much. We will see some other live sessions. Thank you very much.